Hi, welcome back to Gravity Cheeseburger, where I share my life with you, 2 to 15 minutes at a time. The last video I posted got interrupted, and you didn't get to see my finished project, but when I do finish it, I will show it to you. But I just wanted to put up another video just because the other one was so short, so I'm just going to sit here and talk to you for a little bit. Not really exactly sure what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to talk. I'm listening to, well, I was listening to it. I paused it because it's kind of loud. A podcast on YouTube called Mile Higher Podcast. They're talking about UFOs and unexplained stuff, and they're right now 23 minutes into their podcast. They're talking about how the government is supposed to put together a report concerning what they know about UFOs or what evidence they might have about UFOs, and they're supposed to present it to Congress, and people in the UFO community are quite excited about it because I'm getting the impression that they think that the government is just going to tell all. Well, I don't think they're going to tell all. I think that Richard Dolan is correct about what he said about this upcoming report. He believes that a lot of what Congress ends up getting is going to be, blacked out because, a lot of the stuff's classified. So, yeah, they're not just going to open up the UFO file and show the world. They're not going to do that. That's my opinion. I know some of you in my family believe in UFOs. I know that some of you have actually seen them, by what our definition of a UFO is. I actually saw one when I was a little girl, too. Any of you most of you who know me personally have actually heard me tell that story. I'm not going to do that right now, though. It's, maybe some other time. I don't know. Yeah, some other time. Because, this is an interesting story. Or maybe I will tell it, because, I ain't got nothing else to talk about anyway. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you. About the time that I saw a UFO. I was a little girl. I was in 3rd or 4th grade. I was very young in grade school. I was sharing a bedroom with my sister Kim, and it was bedtime. It was dark, obviously, because it was bedtime. And we were, it was in the summertime. I remember that much because the window was open and there was one of those old-fashioned screens in the window. You older folks would remember them. They're screen with little pieces of wood on the side. You can one side pushes into a track, whatever. Anyway, there was a screen in the window, so we the bed was pushed up so that the head of the bed was right underneath that window, and we were laying on our bellies looking out the window, and where we lived was right on the bank of the Ohio River. Perfectly clear view where you could see across the river to West Virginia. There was a and very often we would see airplanes coming and going right above the tree line across the river in West Virginia, and we would watch them, and we saw what we thought was an airplane, and we were just watching it. And I don't remember who mentioned it first, whether it was me or whether it was Kim, but one of us said, And I don't remember exactly what was said, because it was a very long time ago. I'm 51 years old, and I could not have been any more than maybe 8 years old at the time. So anyway, we were watching, and one of us said to the other, "There's an airplane," and we were just watching it. And then one of us mentioned, "Wait a minute, that can't be an airplane because it's not making any sound." Well, maybe it's a helicopter. Actually, I gotta back up a little bit. We thought it was an airplane. It had the same kind of lights on it that an airplane would have. There was a white light, a red light, and I think there was a green light. I'm not sure really, but there was definitely a white light, and there was a red light. But we thought it was an airplane. And then we decided, and like I said, I don't remember whether she pointed it out or whether I pointed it out, but at one point, it's just flying along the horizon right above the trees, and it's like, wait, that's not an airplane because it stopped. I was like, okay, airplanes don't stop. And I was like, okay, well, helicopters do. And at that point, it went backwards, and then it went forwards again, and it was like, yeah, that's a helicopter because airplanes can't do that. And anyway, it was either immediately or very soon after we decided it couldn't be an airplane, that it was definitely a helicopter, because it stopped, it went backward, and then it went forward. It kind of exploded into different lights, and as soon as it did, it shot straight up in the air and was gone. So we got really excited about that. It was like, and then, the excitement got squashed really quickly, because it was like, ooh, we can't be making no noise and getting caught, because Mom will give us a whooping like we will never forget. So we quieted down really quick, probably whispered to each other about it, but it was pretty exciting, and it happened. Yeah. Anyway, so there's my UFO story. But anyway, I'm just sitting here. Now I'm playing my silly little slot machine game, which I like to play. And I'm running out of coins to play with, so I probably won't be playing too much longer. Tonight, anyway. I get free coins every day, so if I just saved up my coins for a while, I'd have a bunch of coins to play with, but I don't have the patience to save them all. Once I get them, I spend them. I spin them. Because like I said, it's a slot machine game. Anyway, I was gonna let you say hi to Romy and Bobo, but I don't want to pick the phone up and move it. Not that I'm lazy, it's kind of awkward trying to position the camera when I can't see it to show them to you. They're being little lazy butts over there on the couch. Romy's eye is getting better and better. The shrinkage isn't happening as quickly, but it's still shrinking. Anyway, I'm getting close to 10 minutes, and I've got my warning, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodnight. I love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you next time. Bye.